Oh, God. Happy Friday, everybody. No, I will not sing a Friday song for the sake of my integrity, but got a little something different for you today. Didn't really feel like uploading another episode of Half-Life Let's Play, which I'm thinking about renaming it from Let's Play, because if you think about it, it's not really Let's Play, it's more like you watch I play. I need something a bit wittier, because, I don't know, there's already enough Let's Plays titled Let's Play on YouTube, so I want to be different. I want to break that mold. Help me do this. If you have a better title for that, maybe make a comment. Truly appreciate that. So anyway, got some Crysis 2 here for you today, and this is actually a segment from the campaign. I honestly can't tell you how far in the campaign this is because I don't know, because I'm still playing it. And I feel like I shouldn't even tell you that anyway, because I want you to go play the game and find out for yourself. So, I loved Crysis 1 a lot. I bought it when as the first game I really bought when I got like a truly nice computer setup. Because, you know, Crysis 1 is known for being the game to test your new rig on. Everyone would say, oh, you got a new PC? How does Crysis run on it? Because it's so graphically beautiful and graphically and just power. It's really hardware demanding, but it's one of the better looking games of this last decade. Actually, it's probably the best looking game of the last decade. And Crysis 2 is now doing a good job of setting that role for the following decade to come. So, or the decade we're just getting into, because I keep forgetting it is 2011. So, this game definitely has improved over Crysis 1 in many ways. Like Crysis 1 is so good looking that it's kind of hard. It was kind of hard to even comprehend how they could improve beyond that. And they kind of did a good job with this, where it's not just like a whole new. It is a whole new engine, but it's not a whole new graphical like achievement. It's a lot of subtle changes that make a big difference, like how smooth the animations are, the lighting effects, the particle effects. So just the overall movement and lighting and feel and the texture quality all transition well. And how much better Crysis 2 is programmed than Crysis 1. Because I'm going to be ashamed to admit this, but I mean, Crysis 1, as good as it looked, wasn't exactly the best well-built program. It demanded a lot. But it gave a lot, but it demanded a lot. Where this game, I can run a lot more without it taking a lot. No, it gives more than it takes. Because right now, honestly, as I'm recording, this footage is being recorded, I'm according to the in-game specs, the in-game house system specs layout, this game is at extreme, the highest level you can get to. And I'm also recording footage onto that same hard drive I'm playing the game off of, and I noticed very few lag at all. I mean, you won't even see a thing, which is kind of confusing because when I'm playing Half-Life 1, every once in a while I get lag spikes when I'm recording. So I think that's just a software issue. Maybe it's something wrong with Fraps and Half-Life running. But anyway, so yeah, this game is beautiful. It sounds amazing. The voice acting is really nice. Just the look and sound of it is great. But now get into the gameplay. Of course, if you play Crysis 1, you shouldn't be too unfamiliar with how this game plays. It plays very similar to Crysis 1. You know, shooting's really well. Hitbox detection is really nice. Just overall shooting experience is top notch. And some of the new mechanics they added, like you just saw there, a nice cool slide feature you can do. Just, it's overall very smooth game. And actually, I find myself, it's easier to handle the suit in 2 than it was in 1. And that's where I'm going to get into the suit powers. They simplified the suit system in one way good and in one way bad, in my opinion, obviously. In the first game, you had your fight suit abilities. You had what I call your natural suit state, which is what your suit stays at when it's by itself. It's called armor mode, where you can take some extra damage for actually losing health. Then you had your strength mode, where you can jump really high and punch really strong. Then you had your speed mode, where you can run really fast. Then you had your cloak mode, which you could do like a cool predator-like cloak. I think I honestly said 5 abilities. It's 4. I keep counting the weapon. In my mind, in Crysis 1, in Crysis 1, yeah, you would select your powers by holding down the mouse wheel and scrolling over. And for some reason, they included it within that mouse wheel, and they still do it in this game because you can still do the weapons customization. And for some reason, I would keep putting that in as 5 It's not a power, it's just weapon customization. So anyway, you had 4 powers. Now in Crysis 2, they simplified your ability to select them by making each power transition over with a key, where, you know, Q and E on the PC on your keyboard is your power changes. E does cloak, and Q does armor. And at your natural state, you have what they call power mode, which is a combination of speed and strength. And I understand I actually kind of like the combination of speed and strength. I didn't really understand why they didn't do that in the first game. But I don't like how they made it your natural state power. I would rather have kept them keep it at armor. But, you know, I feel like they did it for... I can understand why they did it. It's just a personal gripe of mine. Because in the first game, you always felt like, okay, I have armor no matter what, or when I'm walking around, so if I accidentally run into somebody, I can take a few rounds, I can hit. So you felt a bit more invincible or invulnerable. Or in this game, you know that you gotta be a bit more cautious with your movements, because you can turn a corner, there could be a guy with a shotgun, and all of a sudden you could be half dead within one shot. And it forces you to be a bit more tactical with your movements, and analyze scenarios more, which I'm clearly not doing in this, but it forces you to be a bit more tactical, which I love. This game feels so much different than Crysis 1, which is so good. I was honestly burned out from Crysis 1. I was kind of sick of the whole, hey, look, I'm in a super suit, I'm gonna go kill some North Koreans. And that's the reason why I didn't really play Crysis Warhead, because by the time that game released, I was burnt out in the game. I saw no reason to buy it. I borrowed a copy of my friend's, installed it, played it for a bit, and didn't see much of a need to purchase it when he wanted it back. So anyway, so yeah, my first gripe is definitely the power. Just not, I don't like how they kept it though at the natural state. I would have preferred they kept it the armor mode anyway, because maybe it would have helped me, you know, got more accustomed to the game. Maybe I feel like this is a gripe that I will soon get over once I get used to this game. It's an adjustment I have to make. And my only other real gripe or gripes is, oh, there's a slight flaw with the AI. Besides the fact that the AI is super intelligent and they react accordingly to your movements and to your actions. Every once in a while they fuck up and just don't react to anything at all. They'll just stand frozen. That's just a small issue, which I'm sure Crytek will patch. But my final gripe is such a stupid thing for me to gripe about, but because I'm a PC player, I have to. It's the fact that they didn't really include an advanced graphics settings. You can't customize each individual spec to what you want. You can't alter the texture levels, or you can't alter the shadow textures. You're stuck with 3 basic levels, which kind of makes it feel like a consoleized port. I mean, and it's kind of stupid what they named it too. The lowest level is called high, the medium level is called very high, and the highest level is called extreme, which I guess makes you think, oh wait, I'm running this game on high, which actually running on the lowest. It's got that placebo effect thing going on. But I know that there is a mod out there, my friend actually linked me to, where someone actually made a program that lets you adjust the graphical settings, which I will check out and maybe post a video about how I thought that worked later on. But man, if they you know, fix the slight AI issues, maybe adjusted the power suit specs, and adjusted the ability for you to alter your graphic settings to what you want, this game would be a 10 out of 10, whereas right now in my book it's about a 9.5 out of 10. So definitely go check this game out. It's amazing. I know you'll love it as much as I do, hopefully. Oh, and also I plan to get some multiplayer up. I haven't played much of it yet. I hear it's a mix between Halo and Call of Duty, whereas it's kind of like Halo because you have the suit powers and so does everyone else, and it's kind of like Call of Duty because there's customizable weapons and leveling and stuff. But I hear it's good, not amazing, it's not groundbreaking, but it's still fun, worth checking out. So I'll get some gameplay footage up with that and tell you what I feel about it, if you want. Actually, I don't care. I'll post it anyway because it's my fucking channel. So anyway, fucking rolling a pistol here. Oh yeah, one other thing, they had that awesome nano vision. This game, it makes you, they basically, I feel like Crytek loves the movie Predator because you can cloak like a predator and now you can look like a predator, look like the visor. It's so fucking awesome because there's times where you're entering an open scenario with a bunch of soldiers and you can just like look at them and zoom in on them and hear what they're saying and stuff. It's so badass, and it hits me as a nerd because I'm such a Predator nerd. It's amazing. But yeah, anyway, before I ramble on too long about this game, I want to get to my second topic about an article I read. Article written by Mr. Freddie Wong. See, right? Look at. He's just standing there. You saw that? He was just standing there. Anyway, Freddie Wong wrote an article after he posted the video about, you know, thanking everyone for his 1 million subs and stuff. By the way, I love Freddie Wong's videos. I'm sure everyone of you guys are subscribed to him if you subscribe to me. So, he wrote an article about what it takes to be a success on YouTube, and that's not. I'm not talking about what I think it takes to be a success, because he pretty much nailed it. Go read the article if you really want to find out. But he brought up a point about gaming channels in relation to partnerships, and how it is really hard for someone who's doing a primary gaming channel to get a partnership, because the fact that, yes, I am using copyrighted content that's technically not. I technically don't have permission, but from, you know, the game companies, and YouTube knows that, and they're not going to usually partner me or anyone like me because they want to avoid getting sued. Because Crysis, honestly, if they saw this video and if they really felt like that, they could say, oh, wait a minute, this person doesn't have permission, we want this taken down, and oh, you're partnering with them and you're giving them money, oh, we're going to sue you. That's what they're afraid of, and I can understand that. But most game companies will never do that, because they know that when we're making videos like this, it's basically free advertisement for them, and, you know, it gets their game out in the public, it gets more people to buy their games, so they actually like it. But and I know for a fact that it is possible for me to get partnership, because obviously if Machinima is able to get something going, even though they're a full-on company, and I'm sure they do actually get permissions from game companies to do what they do, there are a lot of big-name gaming channels that I know for a fact make money off their channels, money off their videos. That I guess it's all based upon how popular this channel gets. But you know, the first thing I thought when he said it's probably really hard for you to get you know, partnership was, I don't really care. I'm not interested in monetizing this YouTube channel. I'm interested in just making videos. It's fun. If I never get popular, if I never get partnership, that's okay with me, because I actually enjoy sharing videos, even with just my friends. It's a lot of fun. It's a way for me to relieve some stress, because I can talk to you guys. And it's just, you know, amazing just what this community is like, and just how awesome the people in are like. And I'm trying to network with some people, and I hope that does actually expand my, you know, my channel overall. But overall, I mean, I just want to do this because it's fun, and if it stays the same like this, that's okay with me. This video is about to wrap up.
Make your way through. I'll see you on the other side.
Yet again, go check out the game. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Comment below. Like the video if you so please, but I'm not really concerned about that. And oh, another thing. Just a quick tip. Put this in the back of your mind. Maybe comment. How are you guys liking the Let's Play setup? Do you think I'm doing too many Let's Plays and not enough other content? I'm thinking I might dial back on the Let's Plays and maybe go for some more variety. We'll see. Anyway, take care.